Welcome to SKATCAST number 50. I'm the script keeper.
No one cares.
We fucked up Frosty the Snowman pretty good today.
Ugh.
It's a fun story you know and love.
Dicks.
And on top of that, we got 4 more SKATCAST.
Ugh.
So I say SKATCAST 50.
Get your SKATCAST here.
Welcome to episode 50. I can't believe it's been 50. It's almost our 1-year anniversary.
Weird.
But like I said, we have got Frosty the Snowman, and that's what we're going to start with.
Why did you do this?
It's Christmas time. Come on.
Fuck!
Right.
And also dumb!
On top of Frosty, we've got Liam the Monster Hunter. We've got Gunner Halifax. We've got Time Traveling Jesus, and we've got Santa Claus Crime Fighter.
God, I hate this show.
Info at SKATCAST.com is how to reach us. SKATCAST.com has our merch store and all the other shit we do. And Patreon.com/SKATCAST is how to support us from month to month.
It's like saying yes when you should say no.
We appreciate every damn one of you in the Patreon little box.
This is for sure your fault now.
Also, thanks to our fat cats, Matthew Bernard, Jason Claser, Sean Burrett, Donald Fisher, and Hall of Famers Jose Montez and Chris Eason. They're our top tier $100 supporters in Patreon.
That's fish sticks.
Right, lots to get to. Frosty the Snowman goes.
Sleep, sleep, little baby. Sleep, little baby, you sleep. SKATCAST is here to harvest your fears and show you the horrors of life. It's SKATCAST Nursery Rhymes.
Really fairy tales, but whatever.
Well, Merry Chris Kwanzaa, you stinky eggnog suckers. Are you ready for a story about magic?
Yeah.
They're talking snowman?
Yeah.
And the story of a little girl who steals her parents' credit card and then goes on a cross-country trip to the North fucking Pole? All because of a likely satanic hat?
Yeah.
Good, because that's what we made for you. Now shut the fuck up. I suppose it all started with the snow. You know that first snow of the year? The snow that you actually like? As any chitrin can tell you, there's a certain magic to the very first snow, especially when it falls on the day before Christmas. Our story begins in the 7th grade class of Mrs. Bolachilli.
Class, sit down.
Mrs. Bolachilli said, smacking her desk with the same ruler that she smacked little Chitrin's knuckles with.
The snow can wait. Now, I've hired Professor Hinkle here, the magician, to entertain you, so give him some attention.
But Mr. Hinkle seemed like a real douche, and also happened to suck ass at magic. Hello, Chitrins, Professor Hinkle said behind a table of magic crap. Now for my first trick, I'm gonna put the magic eggs into my magic hat. And he did. Then I say the magic words, hibbity-bibbity. And instead of a bunny rabbit that he intended to have pop out of the hat, the broken raw eggs oozed from the hat and onto the table, and the Chitrins groaned. A little mess, I just... The magician was flustered, and he looked around for the rabbit. Hocus Pocus, you little shit, where the fuck... He cursed under his breath. But Hocus Pocus the rabbit didn't like Professor Hinkle. Who's a cunt? The little talking rabbit said to the audience. Now, as the flustered magician tried to gather himself, the bell rang, and them Chitrins got the fuck out of there. I'll come back, I was gonna saw the rabbit in half. And then, disappointed, he turned to Mrs. Bolachilli and said, do you mind if I have a drink? And she smiled and said,
It's 1969, I'm drunk right now.
Then he had to swig off some hooch and toss the hat into the garbage. This fucking hat never works in you, he said, pointing at Hocus Pocus. You know you can replace the chicken in chicken noodle soup with rabbit, don't you? He said menacingly. And Hocus Pocus cowered and did that little submissive urination thing. You're mean. Shut up, get in the crate. But Hocus Pocus didn't get in the crate. Instead, he ran to the garbage can and grabbed a hat out of it. What the fuck are you doing? And sprinted out the classroom into the playground. Come back here, you free little fuck ass. He yelled down the hallway of the middle school.
Professor Hinkle,
Mrs. Bolachilli said scoldingly.
we all want to yell curse words at the Chitrins, but please refrain.
Right, sorry, he said, running out into the playground. Bring me my hat back, you pisswit. But meanwhile, the Chitrin were enjoying the snow.
Stick your tongue on the pole.
No way.
And while some kids tempted each other to do stupid things, others were building a snowman.
Karen, you make the head. You're the smartest.
You're right. I am the smartest.
Karen said, assembling the pieces of the face.
The head is the most difficult part. Everyone knows that.
Her parents were big deals.
My parents are big deals.
And so when she was done assembling the face,
Perfect.
she commanded 2 6th graders to place the head that she had made on top of the shoulders of the new snowman.
Wow, what a great snowman.
What should we call him? I think we should call him Clifford.
Call him Roger.
And the Chitrin started to argue over the name.
No, let's call him Harold.
Now let's call him Frosty.
Oh, yeah, Frosty.
I said Clifford, so it should be Clifford.
Little Karen said.
Let's name it Ringo.
I said fucking Clifford.
But despite Karen's incessant Cliffording, the Chitrin all seemed to like Frosty the best.
But that is stupid.
Except for Karen, who didn't like things that didn't go her way.
My parents are a big deal.
Because her parents are a big deal.
Like a huge deal.
And the Chitrin stepped back and looked at their creation.
Now that's a fucking snowman.
Why does it have to be a snowman? That's just a snow person right now.
Then they argued on how to gender the snow person. Meanwhile, little Timmy grabbed the carrot nose and shoved it in the snowman's crotch.
Now it's a snowman.
But was it? No one really knows. But they did give old Frosty a corncob pipe. And only bushy-eyebrowed, big-bearded assholes smoke out of a corncob pipe. Everyone knows that.
That's true.
And so they agreed that Frosty was a man. In addition to the corncob pipe and the carrot dick, Karen's snowman face had a button nose now and 2 eyes made of coal.
I think old Clifford here.
It's Frosty.
Whatever, he's missing something.
And at that moment, they could hear Professor Hinkle yelling, "Come back here, you butt wipe for bears!" And at that moment, Hocus Pocus the rabbit jumped up on top of the shoulders of the snowman and placed that top hat upon Frosty's head.
fucking happy birthday.
Frosty said, coming alive.
Oh my god, you guys.
Karen said, addressing the blown-away Chitrins.
I think I made the snowman come to life.
She deludified.
It wasn't you, it was the hat.
Chitrin number 2 retorted.
Yeah, the hat must be magic.
Chitrin number 3 proclaimed.
Fucking magic.
Little Timmy concurred.
Whatever.
Karen wasn't convinced that it wasn't her that brought it to life.
I mean, my parents are a pretty big deal.
She thought to herself, and all the Chitrins were excited about the magic new snowman. But Professor Hinkle didn't give a shit. Magic? My hat? He was blown away by the thought. I mean, I got it at Sears, but it was obvious.
Dude, just look.
The snowman danced around.
Yeah, why is my dick out?
And one of the Chitrin found a welcome mat to cover his shame.
Thank you.
But now that Professor Hinkle had seen that his hat was actually magic, give me my fucking magic hat back. He had dollar signs in his eyes. No more terrible Chitrin's birthday parties. He thought to himself, kind of shivering. Oh, give it to me now. But Karen wasn't about to have that shit.
It's not yours anymore. You threw it away.
She said, somehow knowing that. Don't you dare talk back to your elders, you naughty, naughty little girl. But little Karen didn't back down.
Get fucked, boomer.
She said, stepping to him. Oh my. Professor Hinkle's parents would have punched him in the face 10 times for saying that shit. Yeah. And they did. Yeah. And that's why he's a dick. Yeah, probably. But these were little Chitrin. So Professor Hinkle asserted himself and grabbed that hat right off Frosty's head.
No, you're killing me.
And Professor Hinkle turned to his bunny rabbit and he said, you better get in your fucking crate or there's no carrots for Christmas. Professor Hinkle said, looming over the little bunny and not knowing that bunnies don't actually eat carrots very much. You're mean. And Hocus Pocus reluctantly went back into his pet kennel. This all happened in an instant, and needless to say, the Chitrins weren't happy about
You
it.
can't take that hat.
One little Chitrin bellowed.
Yeah, it brought Frosty to life.
Another Chitrin said with a nose full of frosty bugs. I didn't see shit. The professor said denyingly.
Yes, you did. Don't gaslight us, dick.
Karen said, trying to figure out who his manager was. Frosty totally came to life. The talking rabbit in the cage said, shut your ween tube, rabbit. The professor said aggressively.
And we all saw Clifford come to life, didn't we, guys?
Karen said to her classmates.
It's Frosty, Karen, and yes, we did.
And all the Chitrin agreed.
Give us the hat back.
Karen demanded. But the old man's demeanor changed. You silly little dumb fucks believe everything you see. When you grow up, you'll realize that snowmen can't come to life.
It fucking talked to us.
Yeah.
Dumb fucking idiots, the lot of you.
Don't worry, Frosty. We don't care what dumb grown-ups say. We know you did come to life.
Said one of the Chitrin eating a carrot somehow.
Yeah, we know. We just know.
Said Karen running up to the snowman and hugging it, but gently, because her shit was, nice.
The shit's expensive.
And then I broke into song for some reason. Here I go, here I go.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a nursery rhyme, they say. He was made of snow, but the Chitrins know how he came to life and shit. Yeah.
Now, of course, legally that hat did belong to Frosty and the Chitrin. It's kind of important. It's under the finder's keeper's law. Just go find a slimy rock, turn it over, and ask an attorney near you.
Hey, come on.
Therefore, while in the car traveling away, Hocus Pocus was entirely justified in what he was about to do. I got a magic hat, I'm gonna be rich, the professor said to himself, but old Hocus Pocus figured out how to bust out of the kennel cab. And so he stole that magic hat, and he jumped the fuck out the window, and he tucked and rolled and shit. And after he got done rolling, he raced back to the Chitrin as fast as he could. Meanwhile, them Chitrin were still gathered around the dead snowman.
Look, the rabbit's back.
Karen said.
And he brought the
A
hat.
nameless Chitrin said, and the little rabbit gave the hat to one of the Chitrin.
Thanks, little bunny.
Give me that shit.
Karen said, appointing herself ambassador to Frosty.
Damn.
And then she placed that top hat upon his head.
Happy birthday. Where's my dick?
And the Chitrin all watched in awe as the snow creature had its first thoughts.
Seriously, what happened to my dick?
But that thought faded as he noticed he could move.
Wait, snowmen can't talk? How can I talk? And I can dance? Yeah. Check the ass. Check it. Yeah. I can juggle? Check this shit out. Kids, can you do that? No.
He said, juggling balls made out of his snowy flesh.
Holy shit, I think, therefore I am.
He said, although he wasn't sure.
I can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6, 8.
Not wrong.
The Chitrin laughed at him.
Hey, I can count to 5, and that's more minutes than I've been alive. Come on.
But it was true, he was
I'm
alive.
fucking alive.
And the Chitrin were ecstatic.
It couldn't happen to a nicer guy, you know?
And the Chitrin danced and cheered with the snowman. And again I was compelled to sing. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. And the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and some other cunts that you know, yeah. But you know how all fun times must come to an end.
I'm not feeling very good.
Frosty said, grabbing his stomach and bending over.
What is it, Frosty? Do you have to poop?
Karen asked.
No, it's getting fucking hot.
Frosty said, sweating beady little ice sweat beads.
Is there a thermometer around here, some shit?
And And little Karen pointed to the wall.
Over there, Clifford.
Yeah, I'm going with Frosty, okay?
Whatever.
Frosty looked at the thermometer.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
What is it, Frosty?
A random chitrin asked.
Look, I'm made of snow. It gets hot when that thing gets red.
So then what happens?
What do you mean then what happens? Then I fucking melt and die.
And all the chitrin started to cry.
Now, kids, calm down.
And so one of the chitrins smashed that dirty-ass thermometer.
You're killing Frosty.
And then Karen had a bright idea.
You have to go somewhere where you'll never melt.
Yeah, what, like the North Pole or some shit?
Frosty said flippantly.
That's exactly fucking where.
Little Karen said.
Yeah, okay, but how?
Frosty turned out his little snowman pockets, realizing he didn't have any snowman money.
I've got you.
She said, pulling out a couple of her parents' credit cards and a big wad of cash.
Whoa.
Your mom's gonna put you in juvie again.
Shut up, Dick.
And so the chitrin marched their way towards the train station, having themselves a parade. And you know that makes a guy like me want to break it down.
Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hard as fuck. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun before I die in the streets, you cunts. He said, down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there and fucking everywhere, saying, catch me if you can, bitches. Angus.
And so Frosty and their little parade was going downtown, but the problem was they had never got a proper permit.
You guys hold it right there.
A police officer said.
What is it, officer?
The snowman asked, and without batting an eye at this talking snowman, because this cop had seen some shit, he said,
You gotta have a permit to have a parade and you're jaywalking. Wait, I'm jaywalking over here? No, don't you see the crosswalk?
What's a crosswalk?
Right there on the street.
What's a street?
The thing that you're fucking illegally walking on right now.
What are all those things? Poor Frosty asked, not knowing much about the world.
What do you want, a ticket, smartass?
And Frosty immediately answered,
I'd love one to the North Pole, please. What the fuck is wrong with you, snowman?
The policeman asked, tapping on his little baton thingy and his utility belt.
You gotta excuse him, sir.
am.
You see, he just came to life like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's an ignoramus.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, he's dumb like a baby.
Not a baby, I know some things.
And after hearing the pleas from the chitrins, the officer said,
Oh, I see, this magic-talking snowman just became a magic-talking snowman. You got it. Oh, well, that's crazy. Welcome to living.
Yeah, it's been weird.
Yeah, it gets weirder. Say, all right, you kids, move along.
And so they did move along. And then the police officer realized that he'd just seen a talking snowman.
Talking snowman.
And he swallowed his whistle and died. Then the chitrin approached the ticket man at the railroad.
Yeah, we'd like one ticket, please, for the North Pole.
Okay, North Pole, let me see.
The ticket man said, not looking up from his books.
See, I can route you by the way of Saskatchewan through Hudson Bay. We can go through Nome, Alaska. Then you're going to go through the Klondike. You can see the Aurora Borealis. Very nice this time of year.
Okay.
Then we'll run you up through Nanook, Northville.
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
And that'll be $3,000.04, including tax.
The ticket man said.
You can just put that on my credit card.
Little Karen said, handing her parents' credit card over to the man.
Very good, ma'am.
But the card didn't go through.
It didn't go through.
But my parents are very important.
Karen protested, but what she didn't know was $3,000 was a fuckload of money back then. Doesn't seem like much today because governments print too much fucking money.
Angus, read the script.
Right, sorry, inflation is bad. Okay,
Angus.
it's a mean-ass tax on the poor.
Would you read the fucking script? It's Christmas.
Right, so they couldn't buy a ticket.
It's okay, kids.
Frosty said.
It just means I'm gonna die painfully and slowly in front of you.
Oh, Frosty, no.
And the chitrin were sad. But then the talking bunny rabbit, which nobody's making a big deal out of for some reason, said,
What about that refrigerator car?
he said, pointing at a refrigerated train car.
That's it, talking rabbit. Good job.
A random chitrin said,
No, I'm reoccurring.
I'm gonna be saved.
he said as he noticed that the train was going to the North Pole conveniently enough.
I'm so glad I saw the refrigerator train car so we could save Clifford.
Karen said, pissing off at least three of the group. And so Frosty got inside the refrigerator car.
There's cookies and cakes in here.
He said, not having a tongue nor a stomach.
Scrooch over, Frosty.
Karen said as she jumped up next to him.
What, are you gonna go to the North Pole too, little kid?
Fuck yeah, fuck my parents.
She said, teen angstedly, and that deserves some singing.
Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, cunts, cause I'll be back again someday.
But little did they know Professor Hinkle had stashed himself on board the train.
I'm gonna get my hat back from that weird-ass snowman, them chitrin, and that shit-for-brains rabbit.
And he chuckled to himself maniacally. But he wasn't super healthy, so it was kind of awkward.
Whatever.
Now, a refrigerator boxcar is a kick-ass way to travel if you're a snowman.
This is fucking great.
It's also pretty kick-ass if you're a furry-ass rabbit.
I must have some coffee.
But it's goddamn not ideal if you're a human child.
Oh, God, oh, fuck.
She sneezed.
Oh shit, are you cold, Karen?
Frosty thought, and then he thought about it again.
Ah shit, Karen, of course you're cold.
Even with the rabbit being a cute little cuddle guy on her lap, she was still freezing.
I'll be fine.
But she was actually turning blue.
I think this dying, Frosty.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
And when the train stopped for passengers to rest, they got out and never got back in. And as the train went on down the tracks, Professor Hinkle saw them get off the train and was like, oh shit,
Damn it, they tricked me.
and the only thing that Professor Hinkle could do was make a jump for it.
Yeah, shit.
And so he did. And he broke his hip, 3 ribs, probably his ankle, and maybe 4 or 5 fingers. And Frosty and the gang, they watched it all happen.
Run, kids.
Come back, I'm hurt. The professor pleaded, but Frosty wanted to get as far away from Hinkle as he could.
Seriously, I'm seriously hurt. Probably internal stuff.
But they left him to die.
Fuck that guy.
But the woods through which they traveled were no better than the Frosty boxcar.
Oh shit, Rabbit, look. Karen's gonna die if we don't warm her up.
Frosty said to the rabbit.
I got this.
And so the rabbit gets on top of a stump.
My fellow animals.
And he gives this great speech about, we got to build a campfire for this fucking little girl before she dies because she's got a great big heart and Christmas and some shit. And so the animals all came together and built a big fire. And Frosty petted the bunny on the head for saving the day.
You're a good shit. Oh, thanks.
I'm still quite cold and actually kind of hungry.
She said, looking at the rabbit, kind of licking her lips.
Oh, shit.
But then a squirrel came down from the tree and whispered into Hocus Pocus's ears.
Oh, okay. I know how to get you to the North Pole and you back home,
said the little rabbit.
Yeah, I'd like to go home now.
Karen said with a frozen tear in her eye.
How the fuck you gonna do that, Rabbit? Santa Claus! Santa Claus and cried for time. He's come to save the day. It's Santa Claus and cried for time. It's Jingle all the way.
And so the animals got word to Santa, and Frosty the rabbit and Karen waited. But before Santa could arrive, from out of the bushes sprang Professor Hinkle.
Well, look at you little thieving fucks.
He said, all bloody and limping.
And you little traitor.
He said, pointing at Hocus Pocus.
You, sir. I'm gonna put you in a stew.
And Hinkle pulled out a giant knife.
Now you're gonna give me that fucking hat or I'm gonna have to cut you.
The problem with Hinkle is that he didn't know nothing about the anatomy of a snowman.
Karen,
Frosty.
get on my shoulders.
You see, snowmen were made of snow. And since snow is also made of snow, he was able to travel pretty well on his belly in the snow, kind of like a sled. In fact, he was fast as fuck. And old Hinkle was in their snowy dust in no time. And then somewhere deep in those woods, the 3 of them came across the greenhouse.
Okay, look, Karen.
I'm so cold.
No, hang on, Karen.
He said, knowing that the greenhouse was warm as he could see the flowers still growing.
Clifford, no, you'll melt.
Karen said,
I'm not going by Clifford, Karen, and I can stay in for a couple minutes.
No, you'll melt.
I've been meaning to trim down a little bit.
And so the 3 of them walk in. But Hinkle had fallen his way down the hill as a big snowball, I guess, like cartoons do,
I hurt so bad.
But he was determined to make the little chitrin pay and to get that hat back. So he came up to the greenhouse and they slammed the door.
Now I've got you little fucks. And the moment you've melted, the hat will be mine.
But the greenhouse was pretty sturdy and they actually couldn't hear what he was saying.
What the fuck is he saying?
I don't know, but it's probably stupid, and it's gonna be about me dying, I think. He's a cunt.
Now, eventually Santa would arrive, but was it too late? Santa opened up the door, and it was too late.
Oh, Clifford.
Little Karen cried over a puddle of her friend. Frosty the Snowman was as dead could be. He was a puddle of shit on the floor of a place in the middle of nowhere. Fuck.
That's terrible.
Truth hurts sometimes, Dave.
Whatever, read the script.
So Frosty died, and Karen cried because Santa was busy palling around with Batman.
Oh, he's teaching me how to throw ninja stars.
Santa said.
And I'm not too late. Ho ho!
And in a nanosecond, Frosty was back.
Happy birthday, where's my dick?
But oh, there was still Hinkle.
Give me that hat or I'll cut all of you.
He said with bones sticking out of his own flesh.
Oh, what are you doing, Hinkle?
Santa said, pulling his candy cane beat stick out of his utility belt.
That hat's mine, Santa.
That's not how I understand it, ho ho.
Santa ho-hoed.
I'm taking what's mine, Santa.
I'm your hucklebearer, ho ho.
And the 2 adults stared at each other.
It was mine from the beginning.
You threw it out.
Karen pleaded.
If you so much as lay a finger on the brim, ho ho, y'all never bring you another Christmas present as long as you live.
And Hinkle's face softened and then turned to fear.
You mean never ever?
Ho ho.
No more pornographic trading cards or bottles of various hooch?
Absolutely not.
No more blow-up dolls and butt beats?
Oh, Santa's bringing you nothing.
All right, I'm sorry, I'll be good.
Oh, that's not all.
What must I do, Santa?
Santa leaned over and whispered in the man's ear.
Oh, I need you to kill an elf.
What?
Santa's not fucking around. My lead elf has a dossier for you, ho ho.
Santa, my body's broken.
Oh yeah, ho ho.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, go get the dossier, ho.
Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming.
I'm an elf assassin for Santa now.
Yeah, twists like that are hard to see because they're stupid.
Oh, calm down.
And so I felt the need to sing.
Frosty the Snowman is a nurse fairy rum, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how it came to life and shit.
And so Santa took Karen home and made ready to bring Frosty back to the North Pole. Now, Karen hated to say goodbye to Frosty.
I'm gonna miss you, Clifford.
You didn't learn shit from this, did you?
No, my parents are very important.
Her parents were very important. But every year, Frosty would return with the magical Christmas snow. And every year when the magic-talking Iceman would come, many of the townsfolk would protest because it was some pagan satanic shit, obviously. What the fuck is going on with that hat? But the truth inspires your narrator to sing.
Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at that Frosty go. Yeah. thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Make sure you fart this.
And with Frosty the Snowman and Santa and Batman, Christmas was safe to be celebrated, unless you adhere to the Bible very strictly, and in that case, you are probably mortified. Probably seems like end of days. Happy Christ Kwanzaa.
And that shit one was Frosty the Snowman.
Clifford the Snowman.
No, his name's not fucking Clifford. Now, the moral of this story is that when a person does the right thing and goes above and beyond for another, magic things and talking animals will come help you. And that's an excellent foundational understanding of how the world works. See you next time.
That was Christmassy.
Christmas dumb.
Yeah, well, we're gonna dumb right along down to Marnia.
Gross.
Whatever, we call this one the Fuck Off Rock Show.
Why?
Well, the other title's Ambling to the Temple of Bones.
That one's way better.
Says Steve.
Says a baby spider monkey. Fuck.
Whatever, it's Liam the Monster Hunter. Go.
This week on Liam the Monster Hunter, Liam the Wizard and the Dumb Fox are still running around the Outer Lands, seeking out 4 fuck-off rocks so that the wizard can go through a ritual in which he can be reinstated to the Wizard Council. Holy fuck, this is stupid.
Dearest Velveeta Nipples. Will you shut the fuck up? God damn it, I thought all of you were asleep. I'm not asleep. I'm not sleeping.
No, I'm not sleeping either, but, you know, I'm pulling the cart, so.
Thanks, Dick.
Yeah, happy to be the only guy working ever.
I don't want to hear about your girlfriend's titties or your pee-pee. I just wanted to tell her about how we got away from that dragon. God damn it, nobody's asleep. Yes, I was going to tell her that you slayed the dragon after milking the dragon for its dragon seed. And then the wizard putting a spell on your sword. It's called an enchantment, you dingle drip. Dingle what? Yeah, where are we going? To the next temple that might have a fuck-off rock, you dipshit. Right, well, where is that exactly? According to this, we're going to the Temple of Bones. The Temple of Bones? Yeah, it's a temple made of bones. Okay, well, so it's haunted then? Everything's haunted. Right, it's haunted by some egregious paranormal spirit. Yep, fuck. It's supposed to be haunted by the ghost of the Necromuncher. The Necromuncher? Yeah, you don't want to know what he does. There's a reason he's being tormented for eternity. You wizards are sick puppies. Eternity is a long time, you get bored. Alright, whatever. So what happens when we find all these fuck-off rocks? What do you mean? Well, let's say we find the 4 fuck-off rocks you need. Okay, well, fucking then what do? Put them in a soup and eat them? That's none of your business, muggle. What the fuck do you call me? It's a non-magic person. Sounds harsh. It's a bigoted slur.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you guys wanking each other off, but,
What is it, Dick?
well, I mean, this is all kind of intimidating.
Holy shit, whoa. Oh, good, we're here. When you said a temple made of bones. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of bones. This is an enormous building made of human skulls. Actually, toward the top, there's a lot of elf skulls. Okay. And plenty of centaur skulls.
What are you looking at me for?
Anarcho, call me horsey man.
Is he gonna do this every episode now?
I don't know, Dick, but I'm also annoyed by it. Yeah. Is nobody else blown away by what we're looking at here? You acting like you never seen a temple made of bones. Well, you're acting like it's okay for there to be temples made of bones. What? That's how they used to bury soldiers back in the day. That's what? Yeah, some people prefer it. That's like 1,000,000 dead soldiers. Well, now they're the remains of a once great temple. You wizards are fucking out of control. What? They built this thousands of years ago. So you guys have just been out of control forever. These guys are there, Father. I didn't invent the dumb rules.
Right, well, just so you guys know, I'm not real comfortable being here,
Same.
and I don't want to go in there.
Oh, none of you should go in there.
Right, well, again, I don't want to wait out here.
It is pretty dangerous out here. Oh, God damn it, wizard. Quit your bitching.
Yeah, not to be a sad guy Steve or anything, but there's a big giant dragon asshole somewhere.
Another one?
Pretty close.
Slay yourself another giant dragon, eh? Oh, yeah, the enchanted sword. What's wrong with it? Whoopsie. What the hell happened to Barfield's sword? Well, Dragon Spooge is a testy medium. What? I'm sorry, I don't have any more. I told you it wasn't rubbity-bobbity. That's fucking stupid. Hubbity-flubbity? It was hubbity-flubbity. Well, at least it worked for a minute. Well, a Pigeon of Destiny shouldn't have a limp-ass sword. Well, it certainly could tarnish your legacy. Calm the fuck down. We're gonna have to hide in a temple for a bit. Fuck. Wait, I thought you said all non-magical things die in these fucking temples. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm sorry about your limp sword. My bad. I mean, you could go milk the new dragon. Get off my face, Barfield. Get off. Get the fuck off my face, you goddamn pigeon. Get off. Well, God damn it. I mean, I feel like you deserve that. Whatever, I helped save our lives. Right, while simultaneously dooming us to death in multiple ways. Eat shit.
And once again, they went inside the temple, but there were no fuck-off rocks. Hey, they're 0 for 2, and morale of the group has dropped, and so now they're traveling on their wagon to some other temple. Who cares?
Velveeta, my titty beans. Here we go. I met the ghost of the Necromuncher. Don't start. He doesn't represent wizards. What a fucking douche. He is a douche, I agree. Most of the old wizards, and certainly the wizard ghosts, are all pretty much douches. Not all. I blame you wizards for Marnia being stupid as fuck. That's probably fair.
Yeah, not to alarm you guys, but there's a giant angry dragon asshole headed this way.
God damn it. What? I'm sorry. You're pretty good at milking dragons. Oh, snap. All right, well, that was rude.
SKAT-SAQS.
And so that little skid-scat was in your stocking.
Kill it with fire.
But if you dig deeper in your stocking, there's more.
No, thank you.
This is Gunner Smoggifax in Bebus Farking
I
Bordak.
feel like saying, you fucking filthy.
Yeah, that's fair. Captain's thingy. I'm drunk.
Happy Bordak, Captain. I think we're all drunk on the bridge of the ship.
Well, as all of you know, it's Bebus Bordak's birthday.
Happy Triple B Day, Captain. What? Fuck, come on.
I hate your face.
Eat the Rhodian's ear cock.
Why do you always act surprised that Dr. Smokey's here?
Well, I mean, look at him. It's hard to get used to something like that, isn't it?
I've been on the ship almost every day for a decade.
Yeah, but Bebus Bordak Day is a day of joy and love. I mean, what the fuck do you know about those things?
Dr. Smoggy's species has evolved past love.
You eat your own children.
They are delicious.
This is also a time of festive feasts, you know, with all the oozy and undulating things that come out of you, Dr. Smoggy. It really kind of kills the appetite.
This is true.
They are beautiful and natural body functions.
Yeah, your mere existence ruins the holidays for everyone.
That's a little harsh. Harsh but fair.
Fuck you, Sightset.
No, shut up. I'm keeping a record of all this shit in my diary. Captain's diary, continuation from previous diary entry. Since it's Triple B Day, we've taken the day off and we're drunk.
Yeah, some of us should have probably stayed sober.
Well, there's should-haves and would-haves and then what we did.
I mean, I don't give a fuck at this point.
Yeah, morale is very high on Bebus Bordak Day.
Can we exchange presents or what?
Slev, you know we don't open presents till after the feast.
Well, all we have are burritos in a tube.
Lieutenant Bambi.
What?
All we have?
Well, I know burritos in a tube are some magical treasure to you, but they fucking suck for us. Yeah, Slev don't like to eat anything from tube. And there's no reason to eat things from a tube. I think we've already talked about that.
You're all ingrates.
Captain,
Yes, computer.
you're receiving an incoming package, sir.
Awesome. Is it from SKAT-TAQS?
Yes, Captain.
Fuck yeah, beam it to the bridge now.
Yes, Captain.
Wow, I can't believe how well you and the computer are getting along.
Well, actually, come to find out, the personality settings on this computer were cranked to like 50.
Really?
Yeah, it's at a 4 now. Like, fuck you, toaster.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, make me some toast, you good-for-nothing bread burner.
Would you like it buttered, Captain?
Butter me.
Okie dokie.
It's like you give computer lobotomies.
Yeah, I like it a lot better.
Incoming package beaming now, Captain.
Time to see what I bought myself for Bebus Bordak Day.
Is this what you do with all our money, is spend it on random shit on Amazon?
No, mainly sex, drugs, and gambling.
Right, I know that. Besides that.
Oh, besides that, yeah, I waste a lot of money on Amazon.
I love unboxing these fucking things. Yes. What did I buy?
Oh.
Captain, what is that?
Well, I think it's obvious it's a SKAT-TAQS Wookiee finder.
Why would you have that here?
Don't play stupid with me, you creature with an ass for a face that's face-ass creature.
What?
You've got a butt for a face.
We've already talked about my face, ain't it?
Whatever, get out of my way, I'm going to your room.
You can't just go into my quarters,
Yeah, fuck you. Those little hovels that we live in are our only private spaces.
Yeah, I own you, Slav, and I own that space.
I was talking to a friend on internet, and you do not own Slav.
Whatever, read your contract. And you, I know there's a fucking Wookiee on my ship.
No.
Yeah, Dr. Smoggy, I can smell him.
No, that's the burned pine cones in the Bebus Bordak cake.
Burned pine cones?
It's his people's tradition.
You see, burned pine cones help our pus
No,
sac.
fuck, I knew it was gonna be gross. Shut up.
Yeah, and I'm not eating that.
It's not for you.
Whatever, get the fuck out of my way, weirdo.
What are you going to do?
Well, obviously I'm gonna use the Wookiee finder to find your dumb Wookiee.
No, there's no Wookiee here, Captain.
Right, then I'm gonna find him and blast him into space.
No, Captain, Butkus is a good boy.
So you admit he's on the ship?
No.
Captain, we have another incoming package.
Is it from ass to mouth tech?
No, Captain.
What's it from?
The United Star Systems government, Captain.
Oh fuck, what thing do I need to pay him now?
Well, it's probably warrants for our arrest or some shit.
Oh fuck, are the tabs due?
It could be assassination droid.
It's just a letter.
Oh, okay, well beam it to me.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, shove a router up your D drive.
Yes, Captain.
God damn, I kinda miss the computer sticking up for itself.
Nah, shut up the lot of you. God damn it.
Does it warrants for all our arrests? Is Slev going to space Alcatraz?
No, it's fucking jury duty.
Really? What planet?
Well, not one of the good ones.
When is it?
It's next week, so I'm gonna be gone next week.
Wait, you're actually going to do it?
That's our civic duty, Slap.
What the fuck do you care about duty? Or things that are civil?
I definitely don't get along with governments, but I do like free hotel rooms with all the free burritos in a tube I can eat.
Oh, for Bebus Bordak's sake. Can we open presents now? Fuck.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go find a Wookiee.
There's no Wookiee, Captain.
I know there's a Wookiee because I can smell its dander. I itch.
No, Captain.
Yes, now. Anybody got any AA batteries?
Fuck, I didn't want to do this.
No, Dr. Smoggy, please don't start molting on the bridge again.
Look into my eyes,
No,
Captain.
I don't want to.
What does that smell? Oh god. Here we fucking go.
I don't know how many more times I can do that to their brains.
You've significantly damaged their reasoning capacity.
Yeah, but it's all for a much bigger purpose.
Okie dokie.
Book of Smoggifax. Well, at least you're consistently dumb.
And there's more. What do you know?
I know that I wish there wasn't.
Fair enough, Steve.
Just the way it is.
Well, the way it is to me is time traveling Jesus go.
Get this right, as Jesus Christ is gonna go back in time and fix our plight. It's gonna bring back the beat, don't stop beating, cause it'll bring back the beat, don't stop beating, cause Jesus Christ is time traveler. Sure, the beat, don't stop beating, cause Jesus Christ is time traveler. Sure, the beat, don't stop beating, cause time traveling Jesus. Sure. Time traveling Jesus go.
This week on Time Traveling Jesus Shorts, it's the birthday of Jesus. Or is it? And what does Jesus think about Christmas? Let's find out. Here we go.
You're the coolest little shrimp of them all, buddy. Yes, you are. Cooler than those little dirt apes my dad made.
There you are, Jesus.
Oh, hey, Toby the Angel.
Terry had a question for you, Jesus.
And what was Terry's question?
He wanted to know if he could stop pushing the rock up the hill.
No.
Okay, Jesus.
But First Mammal and I have been busy making some new shrimps, huh, First Mammal? No, First Mammal. Oh, that was my favorite shrimp. Okay, that one was a masterpiece, and I kind of forgot what I did. Sorry, it's fine. Whatever. Let's go mess with Terry.
Time traveling Jesus. Time traveling Jesus. Time traveling Jesus. Time traveling Jesus.
And so Jesus and the gang travel to see Terry, who's been forced to push a rock up a mountain over and over and over again like Sisyphus.
Hey, Terry. Terry.
Oh,
Terry.
He can't hear you because he's stuck in his own hell.
What's up? Fuck you, Terry.
Nice, First Mammal.
He sure is working hard.
Yeah, let's snap him out of it. Boom. Hey, Terry.
Where am I?
You're in a desert millions of years before you were born.
Hello. I've been pushing the rock for so long.
I'm hoping you learned your lesson.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Oh, shoot. Did I not tell you what you did?
Was it because I didn't write things down?
Yes, and the things you said about my shrimp.
I'm just not a big fan of them.
Okay, well, I'm done punishing you for now.
Okay, thank you, Lord.
Yeah, write this down.
Okay.
Yea, beeth the Lord saith thee.
Okay, saith thee.
And you're writing this down.
Yes, Lord.
Word for word.
Yes, my Lord.
Because I'll know.
Yes, I know.
And that's what got you pushing a perpetual boulder up a mountain in the first place.
I promise I'm writing it down.
Thieth be celebratingeth.
My Lord?
Verbatim.
Celebratingeth.
Ye unbirthday to thine.
What?
It's my birthday for me sake.
Oh, happy birthday, Jesus.
Well, thank you, First Mammal.
I forgot it was your birthday.
Oh, it's okay, Toby the Angel. Lots of people forget my birthday.
All your followers celebrate your birthday, don't they?
Yeah, they call it Christmas, or as I like to call it, Memus.
You miss Jesus?
You miss. I like that, Toby the Angel.
Thank you, Jesus.
Merry birthday, Jesus.
Thank you, Terry.
And thank you for not making me push the boulder up the mountain anymore.
Oh, you're going back there.
Wait, what?
Terry, you disparaged my shrimp.
I did?
Don't mess with my shrimp.
I'm sorry.
Right, well, you're going to have some cake with us, and then it's back to the boulders.
Okay.
So write this down.
Yes, Jesus.
Yea, under thine holy cake.
Meanwhile, in hell, Satan was planning his Christmas party as well. Who knew Satan celebrated Jesus' birthday? Let's check it out.
You summoned me, my lord.
Oh, hey, Azazel, Merry Christmas. I'll be right with you. I'm putting a bunch of nuns in a wood chipper.
Yes, Lord.
All right, bring me Mother Teresa.
Yes, Lord.
You denied all those suffering people even fucking aspirin while raking in a fortune. In you go. Well, nice. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, Lucifuge, you keep the fun going.
Yes, sure.
All right, walk with me, Azazel.
Yes, my lord.
You know about the war on heaven.
Yes, Satan.
You know the odds aren't good since we're fighting the creator of the universe.
It seems pretty fun.
Right, well, today is his birthday.
Okay.
Well, I thought I'd get him a birthday present.
Why?
Well, even though we're mortal enemies, we can still be somewhat civilized on days like his birthday.
Why?
Oh, goddamn it, Azazel, you see right through me. All right, here's the deal. Check it out. I had Todd build this. Todd! Oh, there you are, Todd. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mother. What is this?
Well, it's a giant statue of a shrimp, actually.
Okay.
Jesus is a big fan of shrimp.
Why?
I have no fucking idea, but I'm going to give him this giant shrimp anyway.
Okay.
But the devious part, and the reason I'm talking to your stupid ass is, I want you and a handful of other demons to hide inside of it and then jump out when they're least expecting it.
That's a good idea.
Well, it compensates for the fact that you fucking demons can't sneak for shit. Yeah, when I need you to sneak, you're like donkeys on a snare drum.
Sorry, Lord.
Yeah, well, as long as you guys can keep your dumb mouths shut, this should work.
So a Trojan shrimp?
Yep, Todd here made a Trojan shrimp. Yeah. Right, Todd?
Yeah, it's Trojan Shrimp.
That's gonna work, right, Todd?
Yeah, I think she works.
And so now back to Jesus and First Mammal and Toby the Angel and Terry as they celebrate Jesus' birthday.
I got this for you, Jesus.
Oh, it's a little dead bird that you didn't eat all of.
It's because I love you, Jesus.
Oh, First Mammal, thank you.
Can I eat the rest of the bird now, Jesus?
Here you go, you little rat.
I got you the Lord of the Rings extended director's cut, Jesus.
You got me Lord of the Rings, Toby the Angel?
Happy birthday, Jesus.
I love Return of the King so much.
And I got you something too, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, Terry, what'd you get me? Disappointment?
I'm sorry, Jesus.
No, it's fine, Terry. What'd you get me? Thank you.
I got you these bath towels with your name on them.
Wow, that's thoughtful.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I'm the creator of the universe. That's a stupid gift.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, you're welcome. Happy birthday, Jesus.
That's so great. By the way, I need to send you back to the boulder thing.
Oh, please no.
Yeah, I'm just capricious like that.
I thought we were going to have cake.
Yeah, First Mammal and Toby the Angel and myself are going to have cake, but you, sir,
Yeah.
you could eat this shrimp.
I don't want to eat the shrimp, Jesus. Eat the pooping shrimp, Terry. I don't want to eat the shrimp. If you eat the shrimp, I won't make you push the boulder. Really? Eat the shrimp, Terry. Oh.
Hey, look what just came for your birthday, Jesus.
On my me, it's a giant statue of a shrimp.
That's a big shrimp.
I like to taste the shrimp, Jesus.
Everybody likes shrimp except for Terry.
It's a texture and flavor thing.
Eat the me darn shrimp, Terry.
Oh, but it's looking at me.
What do you want me to do with the giant statue of the shrimp, Jesus?
I'm not really sure who sent it.
Says North Pole.
Oh, is this from Santa?
I don't know, Jesus.
Hey, Jesus.
Yes, First Mammal.
Don't you know everything?
I do know everything, yes.
How come you ask us questions then?
That's a good question, First Mammal. I'm bored.
Okay, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, look.
Oh, yeah, it's demons. Oh, my gosh.
You knew demons were hiding in there.
My life is the video game with all the cheat codes on.
I see.
See, watch this. I'll shrink all the demons' heads. Boom.
Hey, what the fuck? I don't like this.
Now I'll give them baboon booties. Boom.
I got the rainbow ass.
Right, let's make Azazel there just like a piece of cheese. Boom.
If you can do anything you want, what is the point of any of this?
Terry?
Oh, crap. Yes, Lord.
Do you want me to turn you into cheese?
No, thank you, Lord.
Do you want to go back to pushing the boulder up the mountain?
Oh, please, no.
Then eat the shrimp, Terry.
No, they're gross. Eat it.
Reverend Jesus.
Shorts.
Now, if you reach down to the very bottom of your Chris Kwanzaa stocking,
Oh, you filthy.
you'll find one more SKAT-SAQS Santa Claus crime fighter. Go!
Santa Claus is coming to town to bring the baddies down. Who the fear, the bringer of cheer, cause Santa's making his rounds. All the boys and girls will hear the bells of Santa's sleigh. The Santa Claus is coming to town to make the naughty pay. Santa Claus, the cry fighter. He's come to save the day. It's Santa Claus, the cry fighter. It's Jangle all of the way.
This week on Santa Claus and Santa Claus crime fighter, Steve the reindeer, who's Santa Shun, has now been transformed into an abominable snowman. He's obsessed with revenge over Santa and, whatever stupid shit. Come on.
I died, Santa.
Oh, I saw. Would you like another cup of tea?
You got any more of those cocaine-infused candy canes?
Oh,
Now that's fucking magic.
what was it like to die, Batman? Oh,
I saw my family, like my parents were there, and all my former pets, and Batgirl, and Robin. Alfred wasn't there.
he had an interesting secret life.
Naughty list.
Oh,
Right, well, that shit hurt.
thank you for saving me, Bruce.
I gotta tell you, Santa,
What is it? Oh,
heaven was kinda stupid. So let's try and stay alive.
you got it, Batman.
So what's our next move?
Santa's got to go to the mall.
What, to like shop?
No.
You mean to have kids sit on your lap?
Yep, Jesus likes it when I do
That
it.
sounds weak and boring.
Would you come with me, though?
Fine.
Oh, I'll get the elves.
2 hours later in a mall in Idaho.
Santa's gonna take a 15-minute break.
That was fun.
Why do you do this to yourself, Santa?
I told you, Jesus likes it when I do.
Children are basically animals.
That's true.
They're the ones that smell.
Santa,
What is it, Alabaster Snowball?
there's an emergency communication coming from the North Pole.
What is it?
Elf Town's under attack.
Elf Town under attack? No.
Fuck these kids, let's go.
Now hold on, Batman.
What do you mean, hold on?
I mean, I have elf security detail for a reason,
You mean you're just gonna have kids sit on your lap while your friends die?
Well, I'm certainly not going to make a scene in the middle of a Boise mall.
Whatever. Batman's going up there to see what he could do to fight for justice.
There's a whole police force of elves up there. Don't get in the way.
Your priorities are ridiculous.
Santa works for the greater good.
And you'd sacrifice those
I'd
elves.
sacrifice all the elves for these children's
That's
Christmas.
fucking whack, Santa.
Yeah, that is pretty whack, Santa.
Meanwhile, in hell, Satan is talking to Azazel the demon.
What do you mean there's a new guy?
There's a monster attacking the North Pole.
And he's on our side?
I think so, Lord Satan.
All right, well, how's he doing?
He's destroyed much of New Elf Town.
Nice. Fuck New Elf Town.
Yes, Lord.
Well, who the fuck is he?
He used to be one of Santa's reindeer.
What? A fallen reindeer?
Yes.
Nice.
Now he's an abominable snowman.
Well, that doesn't follow. Whatever.
What do you want me to do, my lord?
I do want you to follow
You
him.
want me to spy on him?
Look, I know you suck baboon nuts at sneaking.
Sorry, Lord.
But I just want intel this time, okay?
Yes, my lord.
Also, bring me back some Starbucks, would you?
Yes, Satan.
And now we cut to Batman and Santa, who are trying to see what the fuck's going down in Elf Town.
Who could have done this, Batman?
I mean, you should see my enemy list.
You there, little elf?
Santa,
What happened, little friend?
it was a monster.
What kind of monster?
It killed so many of us.
Where did it go?
It headed towards a cave in the ice woods.
Thank you, little friend. Here's a candy cane.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Santa.
Merry Christmas. Sorry about the blood in the streets.
It's okay, but one other thing, Santa.
What is it?
The monster said his name was Steve.
Who's Steve?
An old friend.
Your fucking friend did all this shit?
Well, he's not my friend anymore.
2 hours later, Santa and Batman trek through the ice woods.
Batman doesn't like the snow.
Oh, I told you to stay back at the sleigh.
Batman's here to help Santa.
I appreciate that, Batman.
Look at all this blood.
The trail of elf blood leads to that cave. Ho, ho.
That cave looks all fucked up.
It sure does. Ho, ho.
And into the ice cave, Batman and Santa went. I sure as fuck wouldn't do that.
Goddamn, that was a lot of ice rats.
Oh, did they bite you?
What do you mean, did they bite me? They bit the fuck out of me.
Oh, sorry, Batman.
What do you mean, you didn't get bit?
Oh, Santa's used to ice rats.
I'm used to sewer rats, and toxic mutant rats, and subway rats, and dumpster rats.
Oh, what's going on in New Jersey?
Don't get me started on cockroaches.
Oh,
And as Santa and Batman got deeper in the cave, they found several rooms, including this weird fucking place.
Santa, look at this.
oh, holy shit.
It's a crazy person's mural dedicated to you.
Yeah, I see that, Batman.
I see you found me.
Said a voice in the darkness. I'm narrating now.
What the fuck was that?
Batman said, grabbing his ninja staff.
Steve, is that you? Ho, ho.
Santa ho-hoed.
I'm no longer Steve, you jolly cunt.
And the monster formerly known as Steve the reindeer came from out of the shadows.
Oh, Steve, what happened to you?
You ruined my life, Santa.
Why didn't you just get a tattoo on your face instead of this?
You will pay for what you've done to me.
And the Abominable Snowman attacked, but Santa quickly conjured a candy cane cage.
Oh,
Let me out of here.
well, the elves are going to find a cure for you,
No.
and you're going to stand trial.
I'm gonna get you, Santa.
I hope you do, Steve. Ho, ho.
But Steve was found guilty of being a sadistic murderer. He was sentenced to death, and Mrs. Claus made him into a tasty jerky. And Azazel reported back to Satan, and here's what he said.
I've returned, my lord.
Oh, hey, Azazel, just 1 second. I'm getting this place ready for that FTX kid and his girlfriend. Should we do a bed of rusty spikes or electric eels on fire? I like it. Right, see if the My Pillow guy will do it for us.
Yes, lord.
All right, Azazel, walk with me.
Yes, my lord.
All right, so what'd you learn?
The abominable snowman was
Oh,
killed.
they killed him. Wow.
Yes, they sentenced him to death.
Nice, so he's probably down here somewhere.
I would imagine so.
Excellent. Then, Azazel, you have a new mission.
What is it?
Find the fallen reindeer that became an abominable snowman that will soon become a demon.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, I'm going to turn Steve the reindeer into a demon. Doesn't matter. I think the guys that wrote this were on mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Must have made sense to them when they were frying balls.
Probably.
Hey, check out these new God bombs that Todd just made. Ta! Santa Claus and cried for time. He's come to save the day. It's Santa Claus and cried for time. It's jangle all of the way.
Ho, ho, ho. See you on Christmas Eve. Hope you've been nice. Ho, ho.
Santa Claus, crime fighter.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I've been the Script Keeper. He's been Steve.
It's been a chunk of time that I've spent.
Right. Well, thank you to the love of my life, Mrs. Script Keeper, to our trusted turd triad, Don Fisher, Chris Brooks, and Bodhi Sunyata, plus our pals in the Godhead and in the garbage disposal. Thank you for spreading the emotionals, for Team Scat, for smearing the Scat, and for being my bosses in Patreon, or being a SKAT-SAQ in any fucking way.
What language are you talking?
Big thanks to my guys in Just a Ride podcast every Friday, and also check out the Dipshit Files every Wednesday.
Mr. Script Keeper throwing down.
Yep, and Dave and Angus Christmas this Thursday.
There's already been too much Christmas.
Lean into it, bitch. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go, probably drink a bunch of eggnog, and I'm going to count my blessings that I get to do this for y'all lovely people. Please have a wonderful holiday and be safe. And as always, we'll talk at you in the future. It'll seem like the present.
Bang
the bongs, and then I fart.
Merry Chris Kwanzaa, Slav.
Slav believe in monster of flying spaghetti.
Well, you're a huge cunt then.